Welcome back. We are building some more stuff for the little Argonne Mountain campaign, and today I built a bunch of random encounters. So you can see here, just like how I broke up the Kobold Dungeon stuff, I put E in front of each of these different encounters that I put together today, and I split them off into different groups as well. So what you can actually do is go to tables. So I put together a bunch of individual tables. So not only can I literally have a table here where it has all the different encounters and stuff, but for me, when I run just random encounters and stuff, I like to roll a d12. I got this from Matt Coville. He has most of them be safe, and then the first few, 9 to 12, the first, about 33% chance to have an encounter. I've got 9s and 10s showed up as kobolds, 11s as bullywugs, and 12s as giant flying spiders. And the nice thing that I was able to figure out, there'll be a little bit of thinking about this, but I also had the exact encounter linked directly here, so I can literally just pull it right into the combat tracker as needed. Same with the bullywugs, just have those showing up, and the giant flying spiders. Ooh, that is the wrong one in there, actually. A little bit of clear link. We fix that. Giant flying spiders, right? Is that the giant flying spiders? Yes, it is. That's better. But I have this named Forest Encounter Table 2, not because I have a Table 1 and I needed to make a 2, but actually because I plan these to be, they're all going to be second level for this. And then I have Forest Encounter Table 3, which is going to be fairly similar, but the high-end encounter is going to be a Grallian instead. And even the lower-end ones, right? These are kobolds with a bronze dragon wyrmling that they're carrying around. This is a bullywug with a giant toad that's going to help them fight as well, right? And then obviously a Grallian, which is a badass, 5-attack monkey. I had to make this NPC because it's not in Monster Manual natively. But yeah, these encounters are really nice. I put some hill encounters that I'm more excited about because there's going to be some ogres in the hills. Those are going to be the most common enemy, but I want to have a lost young hill giant, which is sort of going to lead and entice the players and the party into maybe a small hill giant family or tribe. I'm not quite sure yet. That is living up higher in the mountain. And how they handle this might lead into how they're going to handle that in the future. But I also have an Etten. I have no idea how this is properly pronounced, but this is just a two-headed, giant kin-looking dude, giant orcish dude, who just, has 2 heads, has 2 attacks, and, slaughters things. So it's just another cool encounter to have in here. And these are random encounters, right? They could lead into more complicated stuff. But we're sort of getting to the part where, the party cohesion is starting to get together. We're getting 2nd, 3rd level. And I may build these into bigger quests and stuff, but I think next episode, the next stream I do, I'm going to be building out some actual, more robust in like little jobs and quests for the party. But I think lastly, I put together the little map for Kala. Not quite as nice as I did for Nola. I don't have it all done yet, but Kala looks a little bit bigger than Nola does, right? So Nola's a little smaller. It's got the little things, the points of interest, but I haven't put in Kala yet. Let me actually also drag the Kala map here and then share it, right? A little bit of housekeeping there, but yeah, we've got some encounters for the forest. We've got some encounters for the hill. And it actually didn't take all that long. I actually put together some more encounters than I essentially thought originally. But yeah, we've got different ogre encounters, an ogre who just has the lion on a leash and stuff, and the lost hill giant, which I would probably need to think about a bit more, as that may actually lead into something more than just a random encounter. But otherwise, I think it was fairly straightforward. And these were much more simpler to put together than you might think. It's really easy with fantasy rounds. I literally just pulled up 5e tools on the side, looked at some monsters that I liked, and put them into some encounters that I thought would be cool and interesting. There were other monsters I could have used that I use more often in other campaigns, so I just dismissed those because I've used them before, right? There's plenty of cool and interesting stuff. You don't have to go and use owlbears every single time for forest encounters, right? Kobolds might get stale after a little bit, especially, you know, they've already fought one whole dungeon already of it. But I think next time we're going to come back. We're going to build up Kala a little bit and maybe put some little quests and jobs inside of there. So I appreciate you for watching the video if you stuck all the way through. And I'll see you next time.